Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video we'll be learning how to make this zigzag wig and DIY. So if this is something you're interested in, please watch to the end. Alright, let's hop right into the video. So I'm trying to show you how I part the hairline. This is a new way I learned how to part my hairlines. I don't bring out all the hairlines. I carve out from the sides and leave the middle part. That's I think that middle part is called the windows of the lace or something like that. I don't know the actual name for it, but that will also make that hair look very natural. Okay, so the next thing to do when you get your hair is part them into how you want to make it. So I parted this hair into 7 different pieces, and then that will be the guide I will use in making the hair. All right, so I'll hop in starting the first one. If you have watched my videos, you will notice that I like braiding my hairs, especially any hair that goes all back from the middle of the hair. Yes, be it wig or on human or anything, I like starting from the middle so that I'll know the exact measurements I'm using in making the hair. I'm sorry if you can't hear me well. Please let this video be on high volume because right now I'm whispering, and I know I'm whispering because this is late in the night, or will I say rather very early in the morning. I did this voiceover around 1 in the night, so everywhere was just quiet. I didn't want to, any noise you make now will go very far, so I didn't want to just start shouting like my normal other videos. So I'm done with the first small braid that will be by the sides of the zigzag, and then I'll start parting my zigzag the way I want it to be. I'll first of all bring out from the hairline where I'll start braiding it, and then cut out little bits by bits and putting them in opposite directions so that when I am braiding the hair it won't join the ones I am making and ruin my work. Okay, and I also decided to leave every part of this video without cutting any part of it so as not to confuse you. This is just like the raw video on how I made this hair without edit, without cut, without split. Okay, I didn't want to split any part of this video. I didn't want to fast forward any part of this particular zigzag. All right, I didn't want to cut it so that you won't get confused along the way. So it's just raw as I filmed it. Maybe after this I will now start fast forwarding and all the rest of it. So I started off with a Ghana weaving, or rather say a feeding braid, and I will be zooming it in so that you see how I feed in my braids for my braided wigs. Okay, in case you're looking for where to buy these ventilated frontals or full laces, we do make them and we do sell too. Okay, so you can send us a DM on our WhatsApp excuse me, on our WhatsApp to order for yours. So this is literally how I feed in my braids. Okay, you start with a very small piece and work your way down by adding more hair. And for this zigzag, I don't like using much hair because if you use much hair it will be bulky. So if you notice, the only place I'm adding hair, I'm feeding in hair, or I'm doing Ghana weaving is this first part. When I get to the part that I will turn around, I stop adding hair. The hair now I'll be using is the hair on the frontal itself. Okay, though literally I do add hair as I go when I feel that the hair I fed into the braids have become tinier, or has become tinier. So I'll add more to give me that, that consistency. All right, so after doing the first line, this is just how I do the zigzag. You see me keep turning the dummy head or the canvas head to get the exact shape I want. And if you also watch my videos, you will also notice that I am someone that don't like using the mannequin stand to make my hair. I like putting it like this on my laps and braiding it. I don't know, I'm used to this already, but that doesn't mean if you use the mannequin you cannot. But I think right from the days I started making hair that I didn't have stand, I started using this method, and unfortunately I got stuck. This is just the way I normally do it. When I put it in a stand, I feel like it's not balanced, so I tend to use this method more. So if you're watched to this junction, please guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to like, share and comment what you love about this video. Okay, so let's move on. So as you can see, I'm literally braiding according to the part I made. Okay, and along the line, as I'm braiding, I am pinning down the curves. If you understand what I'm trying to say, I'm pinning down the curves so that it will stay in place as I keep moving. Okay, if you also notice, I am not adding hair. As far as the hair that I've added since is still long enough to carry me through, I will not add more hair, because adding more hair will make it too bulky, will make it too big, and this is not what you will want. Okay, so guys, I also have different videos. All right there I did a mistake. When I was trying to turn, my hand slipped off and the tightness was no longer there, so I had to lose it and go over it again. So as you can see, what I'm literally doing is, when I get to the curve, I pick few hair and braid before turning over to the other side. Okay, this is just very simple. That's why I told you I did not skip any part of this particular video. All right, especially as it is the first one I am doing, I didn't want to skip any part of it. So you will see both my flaws and my corrections in this particular video. So when I believe you must have gotten what I'm doing, and I'll start skipping, I'll start fast forwarding. But for now, just get what I am doing, just get it. Just keep watching on this video, because this video is very detailed. You know me already. If you watch my videos regularly, you know that I love being detailed in my videos. All right, I also have other videos that are similar to this that I will list up here or in this description box for you to go and watch. If you're someone that loves wig making, especially braided wigs, this is the right channel for you. Trust me, I have super beautiful styles that you will love to learn, and they are very, very detailed, guys. Okay, now watch me adding hair, because I felt the hair I had already has gone down. And if you notice the way I added this hair, I did it a back feeding. That's, I don't know if you get, it's not on top, it's not the normal Ghana weaving style that I use. But remember, when I started this video, when I started braiding, I used the Ghana weaving method. If you know what I mean by a Ghana weaving method, that means the method that when you braid, when you feed in your braids, the braids are on top. Okay, so but when I'm going in, because already I did not feed in any braids along the line, so me now going in with a feeding method that is on top of the braids will make it look so tacky, will make it look unprofessional, will make it look like, you know, it will make it look dirty. So at this junction, what you do is feed in your braids inside the hair, okay, so that you still get that beautiful consistency as you work your way in the hair. I hope you understood that. Yes, you should understand that. All right. So I was saying something before. I have beautiful braids that I make on this channel, like very, very beautiful, like beautiful styles, you know. And if there is any other style you wish to learn that I have not uploaded on this channel, please let me know on the comment section. All right, I will try and my best to make that particular style for you guys, because this channel is practically you guys. Without you guys, there will not be this channel. All right, do not forget, if you have watched to this extent and you have not subscribed, babe, hey, I don't know what you're waiting for. Seriously, I don't know what you're waiting for you to watch to the extent. That means you love what you're saying. So please don't just hit that subscribe button. It will not cost you money. Oh, it's free. It's very free. Oh, just hit on that subscribe button and join this family. Join this family, my babe. Join this family, sweetheart. Join this family, oga. So guys, let's move on. I think the video is saying everything for itself. Just watch and watch. There is no fast forward, there is no skipping on this part of the video, so everything you need is actually right here. Again, I wanted to say something I forgot before I say another thing. Okay, did you see the pattern of the frontal I am using? Did you see that pattern? Yes. And let me also remind you, this is an attachment base frontal, or would I rather say a synthetic base frontal. And this hair was ventilated by us. Yes, us means by Lorenzi team. Yes, was ventilated in our store. So please, if you need something like this, exactly like this, please hit me up on my WhatsApp. And again, if you want to learn it too, I also have a ventilating tutorial I made on a 5x5 using this method. I use this method to ventilate that 5x5. So I'll also be dropping that link on the description box if you want to watch that video. You definitely need to watch that video, all right, so that your hair will look this seamless, look natural. See, let me tell you, your hair most times is not that you don't know how to braid though. It's not that you're not perfect. It's just the kind of base you use in braiding. Okay, your base matters a lot, and if it's not nice, guys, you discover that all your work will be in vain. So invest in a good base. If you don't want to buy, you can learn and make yourself for yourself. Okay, so everything is packed in this channel. If you want to buy from us, we are there. I know, yeah. If you want to learn how to do it, we still dey kampe. Everything is in this channel. So guys, don't forget to buy or to learn. All right, so I'm done with the zigzag. I am done with it. So the next thing is to, what with this style is with one zigzag, one feeding braids, or one Ghana weaving. Let me put it like that. That one tiny Ghana weaving. That is like encompassing English. Before I go bite my tongue. The small kineko, the small braids that I'm doing now is the one that we cover. No, it's not cover. Hi. It's the one that is the style, sha. Is the style. I don't know what to say. It's just the style. One Ghana weaving, one small tiny Ghana weaving, and one zigzag. Yes, that's it. Sometimes there is one style like that you make, one small tiny Ghana weaving and one big one. Just something like this. So this one is just like one small Ghana weaving and one zigzag. Yes. So if you notice, when I'm making this small Ghana weaving, it's very tiny, and at the end, if I leave it tiny like that, it will show that it's very tiny. So when I get to the end part of it that I have, when I'm done, I will add more hair, more extension to it to make it big. So this is a close-up video on how I feed in my braids. I do my Ghana weaving. Okay, in case you want to learn how to do Ghana weaving, so you can learn through this video, or you can also ask me to do a more detailed video on the description, on the comment section, and I'll do that for you. Okay, I'll tell you the tips, the tricks you have to follow to get a very neat Ghana weaving or a feeding braids. Let me just put it that way. If you are a beginner, remember, this channel is everything braids. Any kind of braid you want to learn, or if you want to learn or start how to make your braids, please comment on the comment section for me, telling me to do a video like that if you're interested, so that I will do the video for you and I will make it as detailed as possible. I've still not forgot to know, please guys, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to this channel, And for my returning subscribers, I keep hailing you in my videos, like, you don't know what you're doing for me. Whenever I come on YouTube and I see my subscribers growing, that feeling, like the joy, I say, so I'm doing something good. So I'm really helping people. Okay, so that feeling that people love what I do, that feeling that people really appreciate my works, that feeling that people actually watch my videos, is the feeling is everything, guys. So I don't take this love for granted. I am so grateful for you coming back to watch my videos again. I am so grateful for you coming back to like and share my videos. I say thank you guys, thank you so much. Okay, so now this is actually the next day. I started off this hair in the evening of the first day and finished it the next day. So this is me trying to show you the last part of the zigzag braids, the last part of it. So this part is supposed to be on the ear side. I forgot to tell you, thank God though, this hair, this frontal is a 13x6 frontal. Okay, so that's why the zigzags are deep inside. You can decide to use a 13x4, but know you that it won't be this deep. And the style is that the zigzag should be deep inside, at least half part of the head. So if you want to replicate this hair, please use a 13x6. Okay, then the next thing to consider is this. Whenever you're making an all back hair, be it Ghana weaving all back, whatever it is that is all back, I like, me personally, I don't know for others, these are techniques that have worked for me over the years. I like resizing my frontals, and I have a very detailed video on how I resize my frontals for braids. Okay, so that when you wear it on your head, it will just fit into your hair. You know, this is an all back. You don't need to start cutting the ear side of it. You don't need to start fitting in. So you need to cut it before braiding it, so that when you wear it, it will fit into your ear. Because if you do not cut it and braid it, when you want to wear it, definitely nobody's hair size is up to 13 inches. Yes, or is up to, most times my frontals are up to 14 inches by ear to ear. Okay, so nobody's head size is up to 14 inches. I've not seen, but if there are, I don't know. So I tend to cut the ear parts, resize them, which I will put a link on the video on how I resize my frontals. Okay, the next thing I'll be doing for this video now is to is to do the one part of it. Okay, the box braid part of it. Like I said, I love detailed videos. If you do not really understand what I did here, I have a detailed video for it. I have a detailed video on how I grip. When I say grip, on how I box the braids, or how I do the box braid on the frontal part of my wigs. Yes, it's a very detailed video. How I keep my hands to grip them, how I crochet them in. Okay, I have a video on how I do that on the frontal itself. That's to lock the frontals and the back of the hair. That's the black cap side. Okay, so please, I'll also drop that video on the description box. Please do not forget to watch it. Okay, so this is me trying to lock in my frontal. Okay, what I mean by locking the frontal is feeding. What was the meaning of feeding? Doing box braids. Okay, around the frontal area. All right, so that you will not see where the frontal starts and where the the cap stops, or something like that. Yes, just to cover up the cap. Yes, something like that, to cover up the cap area of this hair. Yes, that's actually what I'm doing. And I'll be doing this particular thing, or this particular closure, round the frontal. Round from where the frontal starts and where it stops, just the place I am marking with my hands. Okay, that's literally where I will be doing these box braids. All those parts will be covered. So at this junction, I think we are done with this head, because the most important part is that you know how to do the zigzag and you know how to cover your frontals. The other part is something that you can do on your own, so there's no need of explaining that part for you. Meanwhile, this hair was made for a client that is in Europe, so that means if you also want to order something like this by yourself, please don't hesitate to hit me on my DM. Alright guys, see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.